This is going to be the tutorial on how to set the different infill for your custom supports in Cura. So first things first, you're going to want to go to Marketplace and you're going to want to install this tool called Mesh Tools. Once you have that installed, you're going to want to import your model. Once you have your model imported, next you're going to want to go to Preferences. This is a very important step. You're going to want to go to the top left in Cura, go to Preferences, hit Configure Cura. Then right here near the bottom in one of the options, you're going to see automatically drop models to the build plate. You're going to want that unchecked. So once you have that unchecked, go to your model, select it, right click it. You're going to see Mesh Tools here. You just hover over that and you're going to see this drop down menu. Go to Split Model into Parts. When you click that, depending, I believe, on how powerful your PC is and how complex the model is, this can take some time. So go ahead and step away from your computer. If you have other monitors, they will be available for you. Like you can use them for different stuff. But the window for Cura will be unresponsive because your computer is going to be working on separating those model parts. So don't be frustrated if it says the window is unresponsive, and if it's taking a while, it will take a while. But once you do that, then the model will be split into parts here. You can see that I have all the parts split. You see the custom supports here on the bottom. I'm selecting all the different ones here for the vent in the back, and it did not split the helmet. As you can see, the helmet is still all one solid piece. Even right here, the visor supports, I can select those on their own. And so once you have those selected, then you will go to per model settings. Once you go to select settings for whatever part you want, right here I have the visor support selected and I am on the per model settings. Then go to select settings and go to filter and hit infill. And right here you can see infill density, and you're going to want to go ahead and check that. And you can go ahead and close this. And you can see right here, it says the infill is at 100%. I probably have my settings on infill at 100%. I do. I don't know why. But you can change this with the setting, and you can go to 5%, not 544, 5%. And so once you do that, you can just click back on the model, and as right here, you can see 5%. And so I'm going to go ahead and take the time and do that to all the other models. I will preview the helmet, and I will show you how that looks once it's all done. Okay, I've returned. I've put all the models with the circles on them. These are the models that were the support and that I have placed 5% infill on, and this is the helmet itself. It is the only one without the white circle at the end. The white circle just indicates that it was messed with per model settings, that it has its own setting for that model. And for the rest, I put the helmet at 30%. And as I will show you right now, as we go down the helmet, you can see that the infill for the helmet, it's pretty full. As we go down right here, you can especially see it. So the helmet is 30% infill, and we're about to hit the support, and you can see that the support does not have all this infill. It only has the 5% that we have placed on it. And so right here, see, you can see the little lines. Not a lot of infill. It's very tiny. And so, yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do. Don't focus on the time, on how long it's going to take to print. This is going to be different for everyone. But yeah, that's pretty much how you set your different infills for your different supports on your custom Maker-Baked models. Last thing as well, for those curious as well, for the ones that might want to see what happens if you don't uncheck automatically drop models to build plate. This is what it will look like. See, the supports aren't there anymore. They're not on the visor. They're not in the air vent. They have all fallen on the build plate. So if you do not have that checked off, all the support will just fall to the build plate and you will have to re-import it and you will have to re-split it, which will take some time. But yeah, that is really all there is to it. That's what I do, and that's what I've been doing, and it has been working perfectly fine for me. I did this with my ace, and my ace printed perfectly. So hope this does you as well as it did me. And yeah, thanks. One last thing I forgot to mention. I have not messed with this myself, so I do not know how well this will work or if it does work at all. Um, but for the per model settings, once you have everything all split up and stuff, down here for the per model settings, there is an option just to pick that model to print as a support. So if you pick the model and you print as support, you'll see the lines right here next to the model's name, and you'll see the lines on the model now. So this, in theory, will print as a support. I have not tried this, so I don't know how well this works. I don't know um, if this makes it any easier removing the models or uses less filament. I personally haven't checked that, but that is something to note. And if anyone else wants to mess with that, then you are more welcome to do that. But yeah, just thought some good additional info.